Gran Turismo 7 doesn't feel fast. LOL. It's called heavy from exponents.
Gran Turismo 7's microtransactions have gone live, and GT Sport's $5 cars now cost $40. Did they wait until they got good reviews and then opened up the microtransactions? Keep suffering, no one cares! You can get all that playing the game! Go buy cat ears on Halo and be happy! Are you serious, PlayStation? And you don't reveal this until after the reviews were in? This is sketchy as F!
Acting like you're forced to buy them.
Remember, Forza 7 got trashed and docked for having microtransactions, even though the game never had microtransactions. Sony literally kept microtransactions from reviewers to get a high score. Will they keep the same energy?
Yeah, really need some games, my man. Fake outrage is funny, especially after you just paid $20 for cat ears. Are they comparing buying cars to cat ears? Oh man, it's bad out here for Xbox fans. Wait, didn't they have to spend like 120 for airplanes in Flight Simulator? And they were quiet.
So, Jeremy Pinter sums this up best, I think. The game gives you in-game currency for winning races. You can choose to skip all that and buy in-game currency. It exists. I don't like it, but I would hardly call it a paywall.
So, now people are against having a choice. Either owning it or buying it.
PlayStation does not wish to provide the Gran Turismo 7 review code to anyone intending to write about it for Steve Iver. The manner in which this has been communicated is rather disappointing, but nonetheless is the company's prerogative.
Sorry, but after your recent reviews for PlayStation exclusive titles, are you surprised that you won't get a code? Everyone gives top ratings, and you should completely against it. Better question yourself before you complain about PlayStation.
Bravo, PlayStation!
Good job, PlayStation! Haters have to be silenced! Good! Get in the bin! LOL! Appears to be the results of your one work. That's it! Take it on the chin and move on, because this is all down to you and no one else! I'm so proud that Sony had the balls to finally cut off this BS excuse for a review site! Imagine all the people that count on high Metacritic score to make bonuses! Steve Iver review equals 1 out of 10! That's just my opinion! It is the most illogical thing in the world not to give codes to haters or trolls! Steve Iver will be okay. They'll just have to buy their own copy of a PlayStation game to review. Dudes are acting like they aren't allowed to play on PlayStation anymore. It does show though that Xbox guys know that Steve Iver is in Microsoft's pocket and rate their games super high.
Exactly. If they review it once, it is what it is. You lose that early traffic. Sony want them to pay up for the nonsense reviews. I respect it. Delivers a message.
I think these guys are next.
Let's check out the 7th iteration of these games. Oh!
They hid microtransactions until all the reviewers put their scores in. Sony doing shady business for good reviews. It's fine though, cause Forza Horizon is still the king of racers.
This is where we differ. And why we get quality games and you get If I can't get any car without buying it, then I'll be the first to call them out. It's my favorite game. I want it to be the best it can be. Now back to the Philly game. You don't play! Racing games should be reviewed by people that are actually into racing games of all kinds. These casuals are spoiling review scores of GT7 because they're not as good in GT as they are in arcade games like Forza Horizon 5 or Need for Speed. They're giving it bad reviews out of frustration! Why is Gran Turismo the official partner of Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile and not Forza? Just curious! Arcade car game with real driver simulator! Gran Turismo 7 doesn't feel fast. LOL! It's called heavy from exponents! It won't feel fast to these noobs driving around at 300 miles per hour in cars made of Lego!
Updated export calendar for 2022!
Jimmy takes the new Sony Gran Turismo 7 for a spin.
Damn, this looks so fun. When it comes to gaming, I always trust PlayStation.
Ultra fact, PlayStation's been setting standards in the industry from 94 onwards.
Gee, I wonder why PlayStation games destroy Xbox games in sales. Uncle Phil Spencer, stop partnering with these goofy ass people. They do no good to the Xbox brand.
Ray tracing comparison, you be the judge. Gran Turismo 7 versus Forza Horizon 5.
PlayStation has been the king of ray tracing.
King of ray tracing? Bruh, please stop. Nvidia is the king of ray tracing.
Does Nvidia make games? No.
I'm cracking up at the tree geometry here. Lamau.
I purposely didn't zoom into either image cause that's how it's perceived. Can't you guys do anything without going 400%?
Never be afraid to speak your mind. What Sony is doing with GT7 is beyond scummy. Let them know you don't want online-only DRM GT game. You don't want microtransactions in a full-price game that's worse than free-to-play games. They showed no respect. Let them know how you feel.
I agree with you, but just to inform you, of those 5,868 reviews, 5,867 are from Xbox guys! LOL!
People who don't play Gran Turismo 7 have the most to say, LMAO. No one talking about them having cups with sponsors and great payouts. No one is talking about them having a whole social media platform on the game itself to show content, but hey, I know nothing.
Ponies are truly the most pathetic fan base in gaming. Don't have the balls to call out their leaders when they drop the ball, capping for $70 games with heavy microtransactions. You have no credibility and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, actually, have Xbox ever called out to Microsoft on anything? Maybe the God price, but everyone questioned that. You guys have been paying Microsoft for bottom of the barrel games with one disc release every 5 years.
We've been calling it out all week. Where have you been? But it's also grating to see all these people who don't actually play the game virtue signaling against microtransactions, all the while buying a $10 countiers in Halo and $30 plates in Flight Sim. Halo multiplayer is free. Gran Turismo 7 is $70. Stop acting like they are the same. Sony is doing horrible practices. Factions 2 will probably be the same too.
Halo is $10 per month, not free, dumbass! You'll pay nearly double that for 1 year!
$70 games isn't the problem! PlayStation is the real problem! Because it makes Xbox irrelevant! The truth scares bots! They're terrified of what PlayStation is doing to Xbox! What does PlayStation offer that the Xbox doesn't beyond system exclusives? System exclusives is the entire point! Nothing else is even worth talking about! Where is my computer? If you had $20 to spend on microtransactions, on which item will you spend your money? Any reasonable person, left image. But damn, those got years! I wanna make my Spartan look as weird as possible!